morning, boys and girls. This is what video taken with a broken lens looks like. Obsessions are persistent thoughts, ideas, impulses, or images that seem to invade a person's consciousness. Compulsions are repetitive and rigid behaviors or mental acts that people feel they must perform in order to prevent or reduce anxiety. Must take up much time or interfere with daily functions. I just want to make one thing clear. Never, ever self-diagnose yourself with anything, okay? That being said, here is where the fun begins. Disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by anyone except me. So this is a video I have avoided making, and I know I've probably needed to make since I started making YouTube videos.
Violet is a lady of many strollers. More strollers than children. Usually at least 2-to-1 ratio. On a good day, on a bad day, a 4-to-1 ratio.
So most people have their babies and realize it might be kind of nice to push them around in something. Shopping for strollers, buying strollers, selling strollers on Kijiji. Whew, it's the best thing ever. So fun. You're on Kijiji, like right now. So let's go. I'll show you. This is real life. This is what I do in my life for fun, okay? I wake up in the morning. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to Kijiji, and I'm seeing what kind of bugaboos are available on Kijiji. Oh, in Calgary. Someone's got a Bugaboo chameleon new. Ooh, $750. That's too much. $1,000 donkey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, every morning. And then probably 6 to 12 times a day, I check Bugaboos. And if there's been nothing exciting happening with Bugaboos, I'll go to Bumble Ride, see what there's going on for Bumble Rides in all of Alberta. Oh, that's pretty good. $500 for a twin. Not bad, not bad. Scroll through. Oh my gosh, $100? Ah, that's awesome. That's really good, but I don't want to draft right here. Or I could look up Stocky, because they've got some pretty super killer awesome strollers. What's going on? What's going on with the strollers? There it is. Explory, $600. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, but anyways, so I go on the Kijiji. I look for a deal and I make an offer. And if they say yes, I purchase the stroller. And then I push around the stroller, and I really, really like it. And then I casually put up a Kijiji ad asking for 20 to 30% more than what I paid, and if no one buys it, then I keep the stroller. But everyone's bought every stroller I've ever posted, so that tells you something. Resale value on high-end strollers, very good. Do that. So where does the story begin? Well, back in the good old days, in 2011, I was going to have my first daughter, Noelle, and I wanted to get a stroller, believe it or not. And so I went on Kijiji, and I found a Bumble Ride Queen Bee, marine colored. Oh my gosh, super cool. Very happy about that stroller. I bought it, and we lived in a tiny apartment, and it was this giant pram. It was so great. I loved it. But I sold it. So this was stroller number 2, Bugaboo Frog. The red one was really cute. You can see Noelle's little feet sticking out. It was such a great stroller. I love the Bugaboo frogs. Bugaboo frogs, super cool. Really annoying though, because they work in 2 pieces. And when you have a small apartment, having more than one stroller is quite foolish. And something more streamlined. So I got a Bumble Ride Indie. Alright? It was a beautiful seagrass colored Bumble Ride Indie. I loved it so much. And I managed to sell it. I didn't want to give up on the Bugaboo because the design was so awesome and so tough, and I just really, really liked it. So I bought a Bugaboo Bee. I used that with my daughter and then with my son Wolfie. Awesome stroller. Only problem was my mom took it to the zoo while I was in Disneyland with my husband in 2012, and she caught the wheel on the platform of a train, and she couldn't move it, so she panicked, and she did, with her superhuman strength, something amazing and broke a wheel off. Funny thing is, she still went to the zoo with a 3-wheeled stroller. Yeah. I thought it would be a wonderful idea to get a Bumble Ride Indie Twin double stroller and push it around. It was a great stroller. I had no complaint. I tried a Pig Parago Aria. I think I bought it for like $50. and it didn't navigate very well, so that didn't last very long. The wheels were just didn't steer as well as I needed them to. Yeah, no, I didn't like my Kiwi Peg Parago Aria. I much preferred the Bumble Ride Indie Twin. That was an awesome stroller. But then I stopped nannying, so I didn't need a double stroller, so I stole the double stroller. And then I felt kind of sorry for myself, so I bought another Bugaboo frog, which was great. I put a chameleon canopy on it because the fabric was faded. That was silly. Hot pink. I kind of liked it. And then I sold it. It's fine. No big deal. So anyways, I tried a Bumble Ride Flight, their umbrella lightweight stroller. And that was fine, but it was too hard to steer. And I was taking my oldest to Disney World. I bought a McLaren from Toys R Us, and it was awesome. And then I sold it on Kijiji for a profit. That was weird. It's kind of funny to note that every time I'm pregnant, I always end up buying these stupid, gorgeous Bumble Ride Queen Bee prams. I've bought 3 of them. That one's the ruby one. I bought that when I was expecting Wolfie. And then when I was expecting Marigold, I bought a brown one. So that's pretty crazy. At Once Upon a Child, a consignment store in Calgary, I bought this super cute Bugaboo bee, the original one. I loved it. Loved it so, so, so much. And then I sold it. This was a Bumble Ride Indie single stroller I bought after I sold my first one. It's red. It was great, but the frame actually broke. So that sucked. Probably the only stroller I really, really regret buying, and this was at the consignment store actually, was the eye candy. The wheels were a funny size, it didn't steer, and it looked really cool, but you couldn't navigate. It was really heavy and it was very challenging to fold. I did not like that stroller. Sorry, eye candy. So my Bumble Ride, indeed the seagrass one from the beginning, I bought brown fabric for it. I liked it so much. But yeah, I've owned 2 single Bumble Ride Indies and 2 double Bumble Ride Indies. The second one I got was the seagrass as well. I got that for a song on Kijiji, which is why I picked it up. I think I paid just over $100 for it. And mind you, every stroller I've bought, I've resold, and I've only lost money when the strollers have broken and I haven't been able to resell them. And that would just be the eye candy and the Bugaboo bee. However, the Bugaboo bee with the blue canopy, I sold out the parts, so I broke even on that too. So that's an important thing. If you get these high-end strollers and a piece breaks, you can sell the parts because people like parts and still do pretty good. It's never a bad idea to invest in high-quality stuff. The bassinet for the queen bee. Got that as well when I had it. You guys know this one. This is my current Bugaboo bee. Got that on Kijiji as well. It is an awesome stroller. And I've also had 2 Bugaboo donkeys, okay? Bought those and sold those on Kijiji as well. Here's my first donkey. So awesome. And then I was so mad that I sold it, I bought another one. And again, they hold value so well. It's basically like putting your money in the bank and withdrawing when you need it. So sold that one too. I bought a Bugaboo buffalo for my brother on Kijiji, and it was really, really cool too. To make a long story short, I actually really like baby wearing strollers. I really, really, really like strollers. Alright, so just to sum up, I've shown you kind of what's been going on with my stroller life. I have owned 1 Bumble Ride Flight, 2 Bumble Ride Indies, 2 Bumble Ride Indie Twins, 3 Bumble Ride Queen Bees. I have owned 2 Bugaboo donkeys, 1 Bugaboo buffalo, 3 Bugaboo frogs, 3 Bugaboo bees. I have owned 1 Peg Parago Area Twin. I have owned 1 McLaren. I have owned 1 eye candy. And that is all I can remember right now. All my strollers I have bought and sold on Kijiji. I bought the McLaren at Toys R Us. I have bought 2 strollers from Once Upon a Child consignment store. Currently, I own 1 stroller, and that is the Bugaboo B5. It is awesome. I love it. Look at my video reviewing it 1 year later. I'll just link that here for you. Super cool. If I were able to get another stroller, I would get a Bugaboo donkey, or I would get a Bugaboo fox because that looks super cool. But you know, it's expensive and they're too new. They hold their value, right? So if you want a stroller that's going to hold its value and you'll be able to resell for very close to what you paid, that's what I'd go for. Oh, I forgot. I also owned 1 City Select. I only had that one for a week because they were in high demand and I was able to flip it very quickly. So yeah, that's a lot of strollers. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. I hope you had fun listening to me talk about my stroller addiction. You know, talking about addiction is very controversial. Oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life?